Hey there, I'm Jesse Bryce Beck. Welcome into our CBS 58 studios. Yes, it is Monday, but at least we have your CBS 58 Quickcast for you. A scorching weekend and some rain. Overcast today. What else can we expect, Drew?
Well, everything's going to be clearing out, and you probably can feel already that humidity is gone. By tomorrow morning, lower 60s in Milwaukee, 50s inland, and look at that high temperature tomorrow. 75 degrees, and I'll tell you, if heat is not something you want to deal with, maybe State Fair is the place for you tomorrow with that high in the mid-70s and cooling down by the evening time there in the upper 60s.
All right, Drew, thank you. And of course, tomorrow is primary election day. Here's 3 things that you need to know before you go and vote. Number 1, you do need a valid Wisconsin ID. You can still get one before tomorrow at any open DMV office. Number 2, it's not too late to register to vote. Those who are eligible can bring identification and proof of residency to their polling site and register. And lastly, voters will choose to vote either Republican or Democratic in this partisan primary. However, you can't flip-flop between parties on your ballot. It won't count. The polls open at 7 a.m. tomorrow. My Vote Wisconsin can tell you where exactly you should vote. And of course, it's the last day to campaign ahead of the election. GOP candidates for governor busy at work. Rebecca Clayfish making her first of 6 campaign stops in Madison today. Tim Michels making his final pitch to voters at the state fair. The Inflation Reduction Act has passed the Senate yesterday, but what does that mean for the average Wisconsinite? Melissa Zigowitz tells us more.
A professor I spoke with here at UWM tells me the Inflation Reduction Act really has nothing to do with inflation at all, so we won't see immediate relief in our wallets just yet. Instead, the act focuses on lowering prescription drug prices, keeping public health insurance subsidies low, and promotes clean energy solutions like reducing CO2 emissions. The act still has to pass the House and be signed by President Biden. Reporting in Milwaukee, Melissa Zigowitz, CBS 58 News.
Melissa, thank you. Monkeypox concerns are growing as back-to-school season approaches. Health experts worry that cases could increase even more. Taj Mahal has the latest.
Thanks. Monkeypox cases continue to increase across the U.S. Right here in Wisconsin, we have at least 20 confirmed cases. In Milwaukee, that number sits at about 7 right now. Now, this is raising concern as students prepare to return to their classrooms. I spoke to experts at UW Health who say the younger kids aren't as much of a concern right now. It's those older college students that they are keeping a close eye on. Campuses in our area say they are preparing for mitigation efforts. Back to you.
Tajma, thank you. Marquette University celebrating its 2003 men's basketball Final Four team at a golf event today in Wales. Now, this is the first time the full team has been together since its tournament run almost 20 years ago. If you want more on that reunion, check out the CBS 58 News at 9 and 10. Also coming up tonight, a look at the candidates running for lieutenant governor ahead of the primary tomorrow, and how a slingshot is involved in 63rd Assembly candidate Adam Steen's pre-primary night. We will see you tonight, but for now, that is your CBS 58 Quickcast. I'm Jesse Bryce Beck. Have a great Monday.